Good morning, everyone. Wow, 9 degrees today. Definitely makes you feel alive. Today is, how should I put it? Today is a lesson for the formula for success of a business. You may not be able to hear this because of the wind. So when we do remediations, or you bid a remediation job, most of the time you bid it as a time and material job. So you're basically telling the customer, I don't know what it's going to cost, but here are my costs for per hour, per day, per ton, but never really give them a bottom line number of what it is. So to them, it's, you know, it's an open cookie jar. You pretty much have to trust the ethics of the person you're dealing with in that company, and hope you don't get taken advantage of. So for me, I see a lot of my competitors in this industry that when they do get a remediation, it's an open cookie jar. I see things sometimes get overbilled. Maybe they dig a little too much. Just my opinion. Not everybody does it. But what I've learned over the years is we are in a referral-based society. Social media, Facebook groups. Good news travels just as fast as bad news. So if you take care of a person, that good word travels. That for me is the formula for success, I think, over my period of time. So instead of me doing a job and getting $20,000 on that job, but then having that customer be pissed off at me and do nothing but talk crap about me every day of his life, every time someone else in his surroundings brings up an oil tank company or something like that, I'd rather make $6,000 on the job, but then get him as a spokesperson for my company to sell my company every day when he goes out to the bar, or he meets with his bowling team. That for me is a formula for success. One of the ways that I know that that's happening is because I've talked about my call sheet. When a customer calls in, the first question we ask them is, how did you hear about our company? So Krista, at the end of every quarter, end of 3 months, she goes through all of our lead sheets, our call sheets, and writes down how they heard about our company. So over the past 18 years with Tank Masters, it's never less than 60% of our business is referral. 60%. And this is me. It's not like I don't spend money in advertising. I've got a billboard, it's cost me $20,000 a year. I got another billboard's $10,000 a year. My search engine optimization, I pay about $12,000 a year. Local papers, they're $100 a week. What else? I've got a TV commercial that's $22,000 a year for the spot. We do probably 8 home shows a year. They're $2,000 each. That's 16 grand. I do realtor trade shows. We spend a lot of money on advertising, but 62% of my business is referral. So that's when it comes down to these jobs, to be a little bit disciplined enough to have that open check, but then not take advantage of the person. That's what we do. And today, that's what we're doing. I've got a signed time and material. I could go out there and work for 5 days, bring 6 people, bill, invoice, bill, send. But I'm gonna get this job done in 1 day. And I'm gonna keep it under $6,000 or $7,000 for the job. Because then I'm gonna have a sales rep forever. He'll sell my company to everybody. He knows a lot of people. So that's smart business for me. Also, I'm a karma guy. You do unto others, it comes around to you. At 60 years old, I've found that out too. So that may have sounded arrogant or a little braggadocious, but for all you guys maybe starting out in a business, That's valuable information. You don't have to get rich on every project, because at the end of your lifespan, you're going to be as happy as you're going to be. It's not going to be based on how much money you've gotten, because I've also found out that no matter what you make, it's never enough. So you might as well go out and get off on helping people. That's what we like to do. We like to help people, especially appreciative people who need the help. That's where I love my job, or my position in this company. So, no idea where we're going. I know it's fairly close. We did these folks probably 2 months ago. Tried like hell to get the insurance carrier to pick it up, but same crap happens with those folks. They weren't one of the big name carriers. And I don't want to always put down people in the insurance industry, because a lot of good insurance carriers, and can you imagine how life would be if we didn't have insurance? So I don't want to come across that way either. I ramble sometimes. I'm done. We'll see you out there. I'm going to bring all of our mats to try to protect the property. It's 11 degrees. Everything should be frozen solid. Good morning, Sam. I feed off of his energy. So, as I said, my first load of concrete item is going to go right back here. So it's out of the way. Then we'll put a little more plastic down here. Then my second load is going to be right here. And then I'll lay more plastic, and then I'll put that 8 tons of overburden right here. And then that mason will stay here empty. I'll dig the overburden, stockpile it, do like I always do. As soon as I hit contamination, I'll take a PID reading, which is my start point, and then I'll start loading out into the mason. Fingers crossed that we can get out of here in 5 tons or so. But as I go, I got my start point on my contamination. So if I dig out 5 tons and I see that based on my start point to where my next PID reading, if I feel like I can get it out in another 5, then I'm going to dump that contamination back. We'll unhook Big Red, and then I'll load Big Red up. This way I can get actually a 10-ton remediation done today. We're just going to have to go back to the shop to get another vehicle in order to pull the 80 out of here, because that's 20,000 pounds. So we are... Did I happen to mention that it's absolutely freezing? It's down to 10 degrees now. Mikey's got to come over a little. There you go. There you go. Straight at me. Straight in. A little bit this way. Yep, straight in. Straight in. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it right there. Beautiful. Nice job, Corey. The kid can drive too. If it wasn't frozen here, we'd have to lay those ground protecting mats all the way out. Did you happen to notice what I noticed? Check out the black pipe. It's not orange. Somebody spent the 3 minutes to paint it. Going?
Yeah.
Didn't really damage the truck. Just a little friendly tap. Yeah, I see it. All right, he'll pull out of here. We'll bring the other one in. This is the one that we definitely know is going to Carteret, unless there's too much. And we'll dump it right next to this pile. Wow, is it cold. Mike's cleaning off the back of that so we don't have debris flying during transport. And we'll bring in the other one now. Okay, so I've excavated, it's about eight tons, just like I had thought. So that's the old vent pipe. So I know when I hit that's the base of the void. So that's where the contamination begins. You can see the graying just starting there. That's a pretty bad chunk right there. We just took a PID reading on it. It's 287. Not really that bad. But you can see all the gray. So like I always say, I'm going to dig to the bottom. I'm actually going to load this mason dump. I'll put almost 5 tons in it, and then I'll take another PID reading. If that reading is around 30 to 40, that's it. I'll button this up. I'll make sure the sidewalls are all in or about that area, and then I'll procure my analysis. Little braggadocious here, that's what separates me from the others. If they got 30 to 50 on their PID, they're digging out another 10 tons. They're going to run into a second day. It's all billable. It's all time and material. My goal is to get out of here and get a referral. So we'll dig down 5 tons and then we'll see what it looks like. Sammy has lined this bed right here with plastic. I couldn't see in there, so hopefully he did, and don't make me look stupid. But we'll put it back on time lapse and then I'll load that thing out. Okay, so I loaded out. We're gonna call the girls in the office. We're gonna do a $100 challenge now. So we just got done with the PID readings. We went and got 5 bags. Bottom reading came in. Oh, so you can actually see the old indentation of the end cap. You see the rusting over there. So the contamination went straight down about 4.5 feet, stayed contained. Came out this way a little bit. I'm not going anywhere as near the foundation, closer, or that footing drain. Not touching it. So that was my highest reading. And on that wall right there was 42 on the PID in the worst area. I had a 0.08 here. I had a 0.0 here, 0.0 there, and the bottom was a 0.6. So I'm good. I don't need to continue to dig. So we will bag. We'll do a 4 sidewall composite. So I take a little bit of this sidewall, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, mix it up, run it as one sample. That's called a composite. And the bottom, I take a grab sample of just the bottom. That's how the DEC requires this in order to close it. You guys put the tarp over it. We got to get the tarp back off. You got to call both girls on, and we'll do the we'll do a $100 challenge. Okay, folks, we are going to do our $100 challenge. Everybody is taking their turns. We have the girls. Sun's right that way, Craig. We have the girls on the line. There they are. Are you ladies ready? All right, Craig will walk you around the truck. That's heavy. Everybody has their number. Go ahead and text it to me. $100 is up for stake, ladies and gentlemen. This is a company you want to work for. You can make an extra $100 just about every single day. So this year, I'm going to keep a tally of all the employees, and we're going to see who wins the most $100 challenges. And then maybe we'll give the worst player something to make it fair. Did I mention it's freezing out here? It is down to 8 degrees. All right, where's the girls? You got them?
They're done. They said, we got it, and they hung up.
Okay, all right. So you guys got to look at it. Here, get my phone out. Let's just see what everybody...
Well, I didn't put my numbers on here. I don't want to see it.
Everybody's texting. And I'm going to say mine first before you read it. You got it in, Sam? You're in? Mikey, you're in? Corey's in? Look at Craig. I noticed Craig, he just looked at the tire. He did. So it's a good way to tell. That's a good way to tell. Is everybody in? All right, let me just say that thing is loaded. And I'm going to say it's 5.6 tons. Mike, Craig, can you read them? I say 5.6.
582.
Mikey said 582.
Corey said 6.1.
Corey said 6.1.
I said 531.
Craig said 531. Sam?
576.
5.76. Again, my number sucks because I'm right in the middle of everyone.
I'm at the
Corey's
bottom.
got the highest number. So let's see what the girls did. I actually spent a little time trying to educate the girls. They're excited. They want to win. I'm sure you want them to win. So I'll let you know what their number is. Sammy's heading to Carteret, New Jersey. So probably another hour and a half if this thing doesn't break apart and fall into pieces because I'm slightly overweight. So we're going to begin to backfill this after I take my posts, and then we'll do that, and then Craig will bring in Big Red with the topsoil and finish this job off. And then I get to go in and tell the homeowners how much money I saved them because we're an honest company. Okay, so boy, that was a good feeling, giving them the wonderful news. They were extremely happy. We're done here. There's no damage on that pathway in because it's all frozen. That's beautiful. Here's the final product. You saw me compact that all in lifts. We raked it out to the best of our ability. I'm gonna say there's close to 6 tons that we took out of there. And that's that. We're gonna go get Big Red, or actually Craig and Corey are hooking it to the trailer. They are loading everything up. We're gonna do a final sweep up, make sure the roadway is nice and clean. But boy, today was fun. Made a little bit of money. Definitely got a referral. Made some people happy. It's all good stuff. We'll wait to hear from Sam, and we'll see who won that challenge. But man, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope it was enjoyable. But as always, that's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.